like they don't waste like on picture.
Yes, just bring a picture. Sorry.
Push and down small. Okay. I will not find charger.
Don't need charge.
You sure?
After press.
This thing, like, code doesn't do now. How much? The one that is sent now even laptops every.
Yeah, everybody join the link. Listen.
Go and join the link so that it will be spread. So now go and join the link so YouTube will spread the link.
And I'll turn the door.
Sure. Once you use this stuff, we'll see it. Once you use this, yeah, I'm talking about it.
Why know you play?
Because you feel no, you sound no.
Correct. That makes sense. Africa.
Kupogu. Can't do small intro.
Come join the link. Join the link. It's okay.
What's going on live? Hello guys. Come down.
No, go down.
It's okay.
YouTube.
We are live and we're about to start. Welcome to the Forest Academy. It's going to be exciting for you to understand how the interface of local works and how you can use it to enable you make money online without any dollars. It's as easy as this. It's not rocket science to do that. So guys, I hope you are watching from wherever you're watching. We are live now and we are start.
So everyone should share their link. Yeah.
She, he's not me. I think I can't do it. Don't forget the slides I gave. If they want to go and project, how would they not project it?
Choose wealth creation. Link. Link on wealth creation. And then paste the Kupogu. On your WhatsApp, you can put the link on your WhatsApp. This YouTube now on your WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. It's when you get to my section, you get me zoom about. So people from the back and see it.
You cannot zoom about.
No, you don't go zoom. You just zoom it through there. Just double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Then zoom in. Then just zoom out. Then double tap the screen. Zoom out. Because zoom out, they want to see.
I don't know.
Zoom out. Like if you want to go to the next slide, how would you go? So there's then slash. There's zoom out. Then zoom out. You get the whole.
You two don't know.
Let's start now.
No, we started already now. Let's start.
Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes, no, we love you.
Come on, this is up here. We can put that for this.
All right, welcome everyone. I would really kick off by introducing myself. So, speaking with you is innocent, a proud MTFite, and we're gathered here for one reason, to learn about MTFE and really just learn how to make some money online, dollars precisely. So, welcome everyone, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the MTFE first ever seminar holding here in Lagos, Nigeria. And those joining us live, you're welcome. We know and we want to certainly guarantee you that you should rest assured that you'll have an awesome time here. Okay, so we're going to kickstart the event right about now with a short opening prayer, just like as I have on my programs. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to have a short opening prayer, and I believe most of us here are Christians. If you're not a Christian, please feel free to say your prayer in the Muslim way. Let's just respect God and just be on our feet as we just commit the event to God's hand. All right. In Jesus' mighty name. Lord, we come before you today. We want to commit this event unto your hands, and we pray that as we start, you be with us. Whatever we do today, we pray that you give us the enabling grace to really implement, that we should not be hearers alone of the good news, but also doers and partakers. And to you be your glory, the name be glorified. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. So, thank you all. You can put your hands together for yourself. And you can have your seat, wonderful people. Okay, so I know we are still expecting a couple of people. Don't worry, very soon this place will be full and you won't even have space to sit. Okay, so next on our agenda is we're going to do the general introduction for networking and guests. So feel free to move around, tell somebody your name, shake hands with someone. Please feel free. Yeah, of course I'm innocent. I'm meeting everybody from here, and I'm your MC. My co-MC will be here very soon, so don't worry. Okay, so feel free. So ask them what they do. Ask them if they're already making some dollars. So a very quick short story. The first time I made my first dollar online was with freelancing. Okay, so I do freelance. I do social media work, and that was the very first time I made my first dollar online. Now, when I got paid via Payoneer then, I think I still have my Payoneer card. When I got paid via Payoneer, it was like back then, I think maybe like 7, 8, 10 years ago. My first pay, I won't forget, was $500. I was on top of the world, man. And then $500 was like, you not now that the Naira is forming houseboy for dollar, and we're seeing really our currency just going down every day. Well, we pray God to help us. So, really, why we're here once again is to really tap into this, something that is already happening, something that is already affecting every sector really, and that's artificial intelligence. There are some elements that make up the fourth industrial revolution, and AI is one of it. You have blockchain, you have some other things. But AI is really at the forefront of this revolution that we found ourselves. And AI has really entered into spaces like Forex. So MTFP is all about that as well. As we go on, you will hear from people who are wiser than me speak about these matters, okay? So quickly, without further ado, I will just introduce you to our first speaker for today. Now, this is a man of timber and caliber. This is somebody who understands Forex, just like I understand some other things in some other places. I won't mention, but the thing starts with W, okay? I know, what are you thinking? I mean wealth. Okay, so this person has been in the game for a long time. He's also an MTFite, a proud MTFite, and he's here with us. Let's make welcome Mr. Sheyi. Your next guy, don't beat this guy. Please make welcome. Online people, please clap for Sheyi. Thank you, sir.
MTFite, as you said, and I'm a data analyst as a profession. I'll be talking about MTF, or Introduction to Forex, as you can see today. And I would like to ask a very good question from every one of us. Does anyone know what the exchange rate is right now? Right? I mean naira to dollar. Does anyone know what the exchange rate is? Okay, fine. If you don't know it, I'll tell you. Right now, black market rate of naira to dollar is around 761 naira to buy and 766 naira to sell. So I'll be talking about Forex as an introduction. Forex is a short form of foreign exchange, for those that are wondering, and it's a global decentralized market. That it's not owned by anyone, and everyone can actually trade in the financial market. So it's the largest and the most liquid market that we can ever have in the world. And you can trade daily, you trade up to about $3 trillion per day to $6 trillion per day. So for you to know that the financial market is very vast and a lot of activities go on there. So forex trading it involves simultaneously buying and selling. Okay, take for instance everyone, if we want to travel out to United States or we want to travel out to Japan, we have our naira in Nigeria, isn't it? And we want to go to another country. We cannot spend naira in another country. We take our naira to the bank to change it for the currency they spend at the country we are going to. So for instance, I'm going to the United States tomorrow. I have to take some naira to the bank to have all I'm going to spend in the bank, in the United States, wherever I'm going to. So they are going to exchange that money for me and give me the United States dollar, the currency. So that's pretty much what foreign exchange trading is. They will exchange it for a particular amount of money. The bank are going to take their profit from it, and I will go wherever I want to go to with the dollar. So that's what foreign exchange trading is. So the foreign exchange market operates electronically. That is, we can do it off our phone, we can do it at the bank, wherever we are. You can involve yourself in the foreign exchange market. So you can actually participate in it. But then, it is being done by big boys. We call them big boys. So they are the financial institutions and the banks. But then the brokers gave individuals like us the opportunity to be able to trade foreign exchange market. So I'll be moving on to the primary purpose of foreign exchange. That is, the primary purpose is to be able to buy and sell, because literally that's what we do as a living, as individuals. We buy and sell. So wherever you go to a country that's never been before, you have to buy there and survive in that country. So you have to take their currency to spend in that country. Is that clear? I believe it's clear. Is that clear? All right, moving on. In foreign exchange, we buy a currency and we sell a currency. That's how you can do it. And in Nigeria, since we spend Naira and you want to go to the United States, you have to sell your Naira to buy dollar. So as you're selling one currency, you're buying another currency. I believe that's clear. So that's where the base currency and the quote currency comes in. So the base currency is the transaction currency, that is the currency you want to buy. And the quote currency is the currency that you want to sell. As it appears here, the Great Britain pounds against the USD dollar, that is the United States dollar. So wherever I'm going to, I want to buy, I'm in the United States and I'm going to Britain, I have to buy the pounds to be able to survive in Great Britain. So I have to take my dollars and change it. This is the exchange rate to buy one GBP. That's the simplest way to understand this. So you are selling your USD and you're buying this. That is what we call the base currency and the quote currency. In some cases, you could have the base currency at the back. That is, it could be here. And in some cases, you will have the quote currency here. But it is very, very rare. I can state some currency pairs that you can find such. So, as I'm saying, if you want to buy the Australian dollar, for instance, the Australian dollar appears as the base currency, while the United States dollar appears as the quote. But if we look at it in exchange rate, the United States dollar is more expensive than the Australian dollar. I don't have it here, but it's just an information I'm giving to everyone. Next slide, please. So, this takes me to what the brokers are. As we are trading with MTFE. Everyone is here. And the MTFE is a broker. Who is a broker? A broker is an institution or a person that you can go to and tell them that, okay, you'd like to participate in the financial market. You'd like to be able to trade. They give us leverage because the financial market is actually for the big boys. And it's the bankers and financial institutions that trade in the foreign exchange market. Our little money that we spend as an individual, it's not enough to move the market one bit or 1p. So this is where the brokers come. They give us a leverage for us to be able to participate in the financial market. The brokers, how do they make money? They actually make money by giving us a solution. Of course, it's a problem for you not to be able to participate in the financial market. But the broker here, they came and provided a solution. How do they get money? They get money through spread. That is the bid price and the selling price. Let's take, for instance, Nigeria. Our banks are our brokers. So we get there and tell them we want to buy the United States dollar. And they tell you that, okay, they are selling the United States dollar for the rate of 450 naira, just an example. So you want to buy the United States dollar at 450 naira. And whenever you are back and you have the dollar and you want to sell it, they will sell it to you around 440 naira. They'll buy it from you and give you naira at 440. If you look at the difference, 450 naira and 440, they make 10 naira from that transaction, depending on how much dollars you'd like to change. That is how they make money. They make money through the spread. That is the difference between the bid and the asking price of the currency. So they provide this access for us as traders to be able to participate in the financial market. And they give you this bid price and ask price. As traders, we will have to buy it. We will take to any amount they tell us. So let's all right. So So I'll be talking about Ponzi scheme. I know a lot of us here are having a shaky mindset about MTFE or the past experiences that we've had as investors in Nigeria and all over the world. Ponzi scheme was invented by Charles Ponzi. I don't know if most of us know about this, but they'll tell you a Ponzi scheme, for you to identify one, they'll tell you that they'll give you a particular return after a particular period of time. And the return they tell you or promise you is always outrageous. What I mean by that is it's always too much for that period of time. And once they tell you this, people are so eager to fund their account and get into the Ponzi scheme, and they will start funding their accounts. They'll tell you, okay, you get 20,000 naira after 2 days, just put 50,000 naira. And the concept behind Ponzi scheme is they use the investors' money to pay new investors. That is, if I go into a Ponzi scheme today with 100,000 naira, and someone else after 5 days enters into the system, they will use my 100,000 naira to pay that person their return. And that's how it goes. So at a point that the new investment has reduced, the system will break down because people are not investing any longer and they cannot pay those that were available in the system. That's how Ponzi scheme is. But now the difference between Ponzi scheme and MTFE is MTFE is actually a broker. They are a broker. They give us the opportunity to be able to trade in the financial market. And once they allow you to trade in the financial market, they are getting their money in terms of service charge. They will charge you for any transaction you make. Either you buy or you sell. Whether you win or you lose. That's how MTFE is. These are the things that give us the credibility that MTFE is real and it is good. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Now, the next up, I want to try to explain to us that Forex market does not only deal with currencies alone. We can deal with other commodities, indexes. For instance, you could decide to buy SP 500. It's a volatility index where it encompasses of so many assets. Apple, you could buy so many assets. You could buy the stock in Apple, and you could buy in any other one. If you can mention, there are a lot to buy. Of course, you can buy Sterling Bank as well. So this is how the financial markets work. So it's not only the currencies that you trade in the market. So how does AI comes in? AI means artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the implementation of computer system and machine to perform tasks typically by the human intelligence. So what I mean by this is artificial intelligence is actually written by humans, but it's a machine that they created to be able to perform a task when a person is not there or the human that wrote it is not there. So when it meets some particular criteria that you've written now as a code, it will take those things that you want it to do it as far as the criteria meets. This is how MTFE helps us to make money via the artificial intelligence and machine learning. They have written out the codes, they've written out everything that they need to tell the system. Okay, when the market gets to a particular resistance point, I want you to buy this. They've written it as a code. And this is how we make money as MTFians. So it's very clear. So this is how it works. Artificial intelligence in foreign exchange is collecting and processing vast amounts of data. That is, based on what has happened in the past, we are able to predict what will happen in the future. So, as a data analyst or a trader in the financial market, you can predict what the market is going to do through the trend or the previous resistance level or the support level. And once you know this, you'll be able to tell that, okay, at this particular zone, this market should buy it's not always 100%. That is why there are losses in financial market, in financial trading. So the AI has used the previous data that it has collected to be able to predict what will happen in the future. So there are ways that we can specialize this artificial intelligence. You could decide that you want to major in an index or a particular currency. Normally, as an human trader, you should have your list of currency pairs that you know how to trade best. You shouldn't just trade anyhow currencies. You probably just miss it out because the volatility in these pairs are different. So you should have the currencies that you specialize on. Definitely, over time, through my study, I can see that MTFE actually have the index that they have studied over time. And this is the index that we make money through. I don't know if any of us know about MHI or HSI. They trade the Dodge cryptocurrency and also Bitcoin sometimes. But then they've mastered these indexes and they can tell that this is what the market could do at this particular point. So moving on, in the concept of forex trading, AI systems are typically developed and utilized by financial institutions. And for this service that they are giving us, they take a service charge. They take their spread. That is how they make money. So whenever you play a game or you take a trade in the broker, whether you win or you lose, they are going to take their money because they are not the ones that control the market. That's another difference between MTFE and a Ponzi scheme. The Ponzi scheme, they control whatever happens. They are the ones that control it. But then MTFE, it is the financial institution. No one knows what is being controlled in the financial institution. So the MTFE, they just go on and do their thing according to what they have done. So thank you very much for listening. This is pretty much what I have for everyone to understand. Thank you very much.
Thank you from the articulate MTFite. This guy has been in the foreign game for a very long time. So I know he might have said some acronyms that some of us, those acronyms still sound Greek to us. But I'm sure by the time the second speaker comes on board, he will decipher many of those things. And when our CEO himself finally takes the stage, get ready to be blown, everyone. Okay, so not blown in a bad way, in a good way. So okay, I'm going to ask some questions. This is time for fun facts about what the speaker has just said. Number one, who is ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay, the first question, and of course we'll be giving out gifts if you get it right. So the first fact about MTFE is MTFE a Ponzi scheme? Who is going for it? Tell us why.
Because they have a service charge to collect in every transaction.
Alright, speaker, is it correct?
Yes, sir, it is. It's correct, sir.
Okay, first fun fact. MTFE is not a Ponzi scheme, okay? It is not bring one person, two person to get 50,000. That's not MTFE. Number two question. What is the technology behind MTFE trading? Remove your face, you will answer. Okay, what's the meaning of AI? I mean, put your hands together for her. When you have a combination of B and B, you know the meaning? Beauty and brains. Come on. So that's beauty and brains there. So AI, artificial intelligence, and that's really the technology that powers MTF trading. Okay? So the AI system actually learns because that's what AI is good at. It learns. Okay? Machines that learn. So really without further ado, I want to introduce someone, another man of timber and caliber. This person is a business coach. You know, we have blood running through our veins, but this person, he does not have blood. He has business running through his veins. I'm telling you the truth. And he's the CEO of Proverbs Academy. He's been teaching business for years. Please, milk welcome, CEO, Prof. Henry.
Thank you. Please help me enlarge the script. I want to say a big welcome to everybody. People that are live, I want to welcome you all. Thank you for coming live, and I believe that this session is going to be an amazing session. And as we said, the topic is wealth seminar. And when we're talking about wealth, we talk about money, we talk about riches, we talk about billion dollars. That's what we want to talk about here. And without going too far, I'm going straight to the point because of the time allocated to me. We'll start by introduction to assets. We've been hearing this common term, assets. And assets is something that a rich man always say that, and what so assets and what so assets. They measure people's riches by their assets. So what you acquired, what you've invested in, what you have that can probably turn to cash is your assets. And this is me. Please just always increase the zoom into. So yeah, this is me here, and like I said, what I teach people is how to trade on the financial market. And what's the financial market? The financial market is the market where your banks, where your financial institutions, the people that love handling money, this is the market where they go to. Please go back to the financial market. This is the market where they go to. So when you're on the financial market, you need to understand how it works. And that's where you talk about brokers, you talk about Forex, you talk about Bitcoin, crypto. Everything happens here on the financial markets. So as we are talking now, we are talking about financial market to see how it progresses. So we're talking about wealth. If you're talking about wealth, you need to know how to make money, how to grow money, how to invest money. And everything is done here on the financial markets. So next slide is, when you are entering the financial markets, you can't enter the financial market directly with your country's naira or country's currency. Whether if you're in South Africa, it's rands. If you're in Ghana, cedis. If you're in Nigeria, naira. That's your currency. So for us to trade on this financial market, we need to use our currency to acquire assets. And assets is, I easily put it that asset is something you buy at a low price and you sell it at a higher price to get profit. That's what I classify as an asset. If you buy something at a price, at a higher price, and you get to sell it, or sorry, at a low price, you get to sell it at a high price, you made a profit, and that's an asset to you. And that's why you tell people that, okay, acquire assets like land, acquire assets like shares, acquire assets like stocks. There are so many types of assets. And like you see here, we have two types of assets. These are non-liquid assets and liquid assets. Now, if you are going to non-liquid assets, I call them physical assets. Assets you see with your koro eyes. You can hold this, that this is what you use your money to acquire. And these are called non-liquid assets. And the common non-liquid assets we have are your land, your house, diamond, gold, jewelry. If you buy a land today for, let's say, 20 million, and after some years, you probably get to sell that land for 100 million. That's an asset. And that's why the rich man will make money today and want to buy land, or he wants to build a house, so he can get richer. He can buy something today and tomorrow he's going to sell it and make so much money. That is how he keeps on maintaining his wealth. Wealth has to be maintained. Even if you acquire it within one day, you have to maintain it. So please, let's go on. Now, we are going to USDT as an asset. As I said earlier, I talked about liquid assets and non-liquid assets. I said non-liquid assets are assets that you can hold physically, you can see them with your eyes. Then liquid assets are assets that you see most times online. Maybe you're on your phone, you're like, I've bought this thing online. That's more of like your liquid assets. And these assets are assets that you can easily sell them and collect cash, or your money will pay into your country's bank account. And one asset which I teach most of my clients is how to invest in an asset called USDT. USDT is a form of cryptocurrency. And just like the popular one we hear in Bitcoin, there is USDT. And it's more better than Bitcoin if you know how to invest in these assets. And so we use a broker called MTFE to invest in USDT. We've been investing in USDT with a broker called MTFE. If you have your phone here, you can go on your app store and look for type MTFE. Once you type MTFE on your app store, it will appear there. And that's what we've been using to make so much money. We've been making so much profit buying and selling it. And it's so much money we've been making using the MTFE broker. And we use their free robots on the MTFE broker to achieve this. So along the line, we'll learn more about this MTFE broker, how to make money on it. It's free. It's free for everybody to open an account. But you need to put in some money there and start making money on the MTFE broker. And I believe I'll hand over to the next coach to give you more insights on this amazing MTFE broker and how we make money on this MTFE broker. Thank you so much.
A round of applause for the prof, please. I believe that clap is not for the prof. After all this knowledge he has given us, again, just like we did the last time, we're going to do a short quiz, okay? And of course, it's based on what the CEO of Probate Academy has said, and I'm going to ask a new set of people. If I come to your direction, don't be scared. So, who am I asking this question? If you look at your phone, that's when I'll come to your side. Okay, so he mentioned something about liquid assets. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes, liquid assets is some kind of investment that you do online and into your cash. And when can be sent to your country's bank account and you are right.
Let me confirm. Is she right? Okay, please give her a round of applause. All right, one more question before we go to the next speaker. He also mentioned something about USDT, and he said there is a broker that helps us get USDT. What did he call the name of this broker? He said the name of the broker is I Just Got Here. Is that correct? Right? That's the name of the broker? Okay, who can try? There is a broker that helps us get this USDT. And look away now. What's the name of the broker? Oh, give her a round of applause. Please now. Don't be stingy with the clap. It's a clap. Alright, thank you very much. That's correct. Right about now, we have a recharge card bonanza, so we'll call that out very soon. But before we go to that, the CEO is here with us. The person who has, really spent sleepless nights to make sure this event happens. The person of CEO Prince. Please, as I'm talking, be clapping for me. Now, when you talk about AI, artificial intelligence, MTFE, this man embodies the entire knowledge. So, I want to invite you, my CEO, right now to stage. As he's standing up, we'll keep clapping. Wow. Let's make welcome the CEO.
Wow. The CEO of Voice Academy. And also, as at a few days ago, I've also become one of the CEO of MTFE.
You clap, please.
This meeting calls for a celebration, actually.
Yes, sir.
Calls for a celebration.
Yes,
because
sir.
After this meeting, we are going to celebrate
Yes,
my
sir.
achievements. It hasn't been easy, though, but we thank God for everything. I'm happy to see everybody here too. I appreciate you guys, my team members, and all they have done, what they have been doing. So I also want to thank those that are online. I guess you guys can see me from all over the world where you're watching from. And I appreciate you guys to also turn up today. So I am the CEO of Evident Forest Account. So I invite you guys to join my team and also earn in dollars. It's very easy to earn in dollars. So, so this is my work experience, my educational background. I studied in Valley University, Accra, and I graduated in 2017. It's a bachelor's degree. So here is my work experience. I'll just move fast about this. This is where I work. I work with Max Migo Limited in Lagos in 2017-2018. Then I work with Literal Technology. I work with Rome Business School. That was the last place I worked before I was now like, oh, man, this salary that you guys are paying me, how is it going to help me? How to pay bills, send money home, take care of a lot of people. So I had to quit and start doing my research online. So back to business, why we came here is, what is MTFE? I know you'll be hearing about MTFE this, MTFE that, MTFE this, MTFE that. Some of us may not even know the full meaning of MTFE. Now, MTFE is a broker, we already know that. So the full meaning of MTFE is Metaverse Foreign Exchange Group, who is also a broker, like Mr. Shiri has said it. So MTFE was established in Canada in 2015. So that means MTFE has been on board since 2015. It's just now that a lot of us started hearing about it. Not long ago, that a lot of us started hearing about it. So since 2015 till now, MTFE has been on board. So MTFE provides 80 plus trading varieties, include foreign exchange, precious metal, energy stock, indexes like Mr. Shiri said, and other currencies that you can trade because it's a forex trading app. It's a forex trading app. You can actually go to the app. If you are someone that understands how to read signals, you can trade on your own. When you know that the market is good for you to enter, you enter into the market and you can trade on your own and you can make profits. So it has a lot of varieties that you can trade in. So MTFE has also obtained a license, which is a recognized license in Canada. We call it the MSB license. So the MSB license, the full meaning of the MSB license is Money Service Business. So it's saying that this license enables them to operate worldwide. So we also have the MSB license is also standard license for global digital currency trading institution like Coinbase. So places like Binance also has this MSB license to enable them to operate. So any money-related platform must have this license to enable them operate. So this means that MTFE is real. That is why it has this license. Like for example now, if you guys want to, for confirmation, this link that is here now, if you can put this link on the browser and search it, it will bring out the Canadian website for MSB. And you can see that MTFE is registered there. And you can be sure that MTFE has its license there. So we move to the legal document of MTFE. MTFE also has a certificate of incorporation. This is the legal document of MTFE. It has a certificate of incorporation. Like the way we operate here in Nigeria, we have a CAC certificate and all. So MTFE also has that, which enables them to operate. So if you are trading on MTFE, you don't need to be afraid because your money is going to be safe with you. Your money is going to be safe on the platform. So it's not a money that you wake up tomorrow and find that, oh, they packed my money. You know how things have been happening to me Nigerians over the years. We've been getting in a lot of Ponzi schemes that are not real. They're not even working. So you wake up one morning and find out that your money is gone. Even before I discovered MTFE, I've had other platforms that have lost huge amount of money. I just wake up one day, they just give me a story that, okay, the platform was hacked, and my money is there, and it has gone. I don't have anything to say about it. So on MTFE, I've been here since last year. This is my 8 to 9 months now on MTFE, and I know how much I've made trading on MTFE. I know the amounts of dollars I've made from MTFE. So even MTFE was even the one that's okay, since this system is working, why don't you tell your friends and family about it so they can also trade and also make money from it? So tell them, okay, I'm going to sponsor an event like this for you to talk about MTFE with your team and tell them how legit, how real this platform is. So that's why we are here today to listen and understand how MTFE operates. So this MTFE, how do you sign up? How do you register? It's as easy as ABC, like the other speaker, Robert, said. So it's as easy as ABC. You first of all go to your Play Store, download the app. If you search on your Play Store, you see the search for MTFE, download it, click on register. You can use your email or your phone number to register. And also type the promo code of the friend that invited you to download the MTFE app or make money or earn in dollars through the MTFE app. So once you type that, then it brings out a place that has organizational code. You can leave that empty. So type in the verification code that been sent to you, either to your email or to your phone number, whichever one. So then within some few hours, it shows complete. That means your account is ready for funding. After you must have verified your account with your driver's license, you can use your NIN, you can use your international passport, and any other valid documents that you can use. So how to fund your account? So we have different type of exchange app that you can use to fund your account. So like we have the Binance, we have the Bundle app, we have the Remitano, we have the Coinbase. So all these are exchange apps that you can use to change your Naira to dollars. So enable you fund your MTFE app. Funding your MTFE app is very easy. So once you can load money to those platforms, so click on your profile, click on wallets, click on recharge. So once you want to do this, you open up your MTFE app, you click on wallets, click on recharge. It brings out your wallet address. Wallet address is like a bank account number, but because it's a crypto-based, forex-based platform, so it's a wallet address that they call it. So with that wallet address, you can send money to it. So once you copy your wallet address and the network, and also take notes when you're copying, the network we are using is TRC20. That's the network, Tron. So that's the one we are using. So go to your dollar exchange app like the Binance or the Bundle. So once you get there, and you can make your withdrawal, it arrives depending on the exchange app. Within some few hours, it arrives on your app. Then after that, go to your MTFE wallet, click on transfer. So you can move the money. First of all, since the money if the money is coming in, please let's take notes. If the money is coming in, the money comes into your wallet first. If it's in your wallet, that means you cannot trade there. So you have to move the money from your wallet to your asset. Please take notes from your wallet to asset, because on the wallet you can easily transfer it back and withdraw it and spend it. It's like the money that you have inside your purse or you have inside your wallet, so you can easily spend it. So you have to move it to assets. So from that asset, you can start trading for you. So that's all. Let's see this. So okay, so I will talk about how you can fund your account, and after funding, you switch on the robot and the robot start trading for you. Which no, you don't even need to have experience. At first, we're using the manual trading that which they send us signal. We now click and trade. But within time, the manual trading wasn't working that well. So until they discovered the same MTFE, improve and discover the robot artificial intelligence. So right now, we talk about funding your account and starting trading. If you've made this money, how do you withdraw this money? So a lot of people will be like, okay, this platform is good, I'm trading, I'm making money, or how do I have access to this money? Can I withdraw this money? Can I actually spend this money? I use it to solve my problem, use it to build a house, buy cars and all. So how to withdraw from your MTFE is also very easy. Withdrawal takes 24 to 48 hours. But since I've been in this game for a long time, there is some time that you withdraw. There's a particular days of time you withdraw. It takes time. Some particular days don't take time. So the best time to withdraw from MTFE is always in the morning. Please take notes. If you withdraw in the morning, you are going to get the money in the next morning. The money is going to arrive in your wallet in the next morning. So always take note to withdraw in the morning. If you withdraw in the evening after trade, you are going to get it in the next 48 hours. If you withdraw in the morning, you are going to get it in the next 24 hours. So it's better you just wait in the morning before you make your withdrawal. So once you want to make your withdrawal, say go to the your MTFE profile, click on wallet, click on transfer, input the amount you want to withdraw, click on confirm transfer. So it takes 24 to 48 hours. Like I've told you guys the secret how I get the money as fast as possible. So always place your withdrawal, like I said that here, always place your withdrawal in the morning. That's if you want to receive your money on Friday. Let's say, for example, you place your withdrawal on Thursday. Once you place it on Thursday, it arrives, Thursday morning, it arrives on Friday morning, so you can pull out your money. If you do it in the evening, it takes 48 hours for it to arrive. I hope you guys understand that. Yes. So now that the money has arrived in your MTFE wallet, go to your exchange app, which is the bundle, the Binance. It's already in your MTFE wallet. So you move to your exchange app, Binance bundle, and copy your USDT wallet address. I'm going to show a live withdrawal session here for you guys to see how it works. That it's not a rocket science. It's very easy for you to withdraw. So then we'll go back to the next. Okay, how to build your team. So MTFE, like I mentioned before, if you want to build your team, you have to. It's very easy. Tell your family about MTFE, your friends, and let them know about MTFE, because MTFE mission is to make life better. So that you can have money and spend money the way you want to spend it, and also take care of yourself. So to build your team, you invite your friends, tell them good news about MTFE, and you are good to go. So Evidence Forex Academy welcome you to join us. Thank you for listening. I appreciate everyone.
We should really do that again.
Show them the evidence.
Like you said, he's going to show the evidence today. And he'll be doing a live withdrawal.
Yes, sir.
And me, I'm not doing a live withdrawal. I still like my money to still keep increasing.
Yes, sir.
So he'll do a live withdrawal here. We're going to project that. And then you will see him get some dollars into his account live. Okay, so thank you once again, CEO. Right about now, we have a giveaway. So I want you to bring out your phones, and we're going to give away some recharge cards. Fastest fingers, that's what we call it.
Yes, sir.
Fastest fingers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you too. No, feel free, join. If you are the fastest, then you win. Okay, so which one should I do first? MTN? MTN, right? Okay. We are giving, see, when you load it, you will see dollars. We don't do naira here. This is MTN, please. Okay, so MTN, I'm not going to repeat any number, okay? So if you don't hear me, if I use phone there and you don't hear me, that's gone. To those who understand our language, yo man, you with me? Bro, you with me? Okay, let's go. 01 80 50 63 15 92 58 99 6. Who got it? I just called the numbers.
Who collect them?
That's it. It ends at 6.
Make I see.
Yes.
Make I see.
Yes, that's the idea.
Now you win.
Oh, wow. Congrats. I'm not allowed to play this game again. Okay? Okay, another MTN. Are you ready? You ready?
Okay.
I did not hear a yes. So I want to hear a resounding yes. Okay, another MTN. Let's go. 11 65 69 90 53 73 76 59 1. Who got it? Who got it? It cannot be not correct. It can. I mean, a round of applause for the fastest finger, please. Okay, let's do some other networks. So it's correct. MTFE is real, just like our recharge card.
Yes, sir.
All right. Who uses Airtel? Bring out your phone if you use Airtel. So I'll go now. 52 59 65 49 65 71 48 64. Who got it?
Hello.
Ah, wow. A round of applause for the fastest finger. Okay. Let's do who uses 9 mobile? 9 mobile. Only you.
Any competitor? 9 mobile.
9 mobile.
9 mobile is coming.
Who again? Who else uses 9 mobile?
Only one.
No, it cannot be one. We need another person. Where is the 9 mobile now? 9 mobile. Okay, I'll call it. Let him stay here. I'll confuse him. 01 49 01 90 56 42 91 2. I like the way I call it. Yes. Who got it? You got it? Well, you say you are not using that mobile, okay? Are you trying to mislead MTFites? Okay, let's do one more. Who uses Glow? Glow. Who uses Glow? Have we relegated Glow? What happened now? What did Glow do to us? Okay, so let's go. 35 90 27 70 92 86 503. Yeah, who got it right? Okay, congrats everyone that won. Quickly, we want to go on to is our third speaker here? Oh, okay. So quickly, quick questions. If you had the opportunity to register for NCFD or sign up, I want you to ask a very important question or something on your mind that the CEO can answer. Maybe I will start with the question session. And of course, we're going into live withdrawals, so don't worry. CEO, I have a question. And if you have your questions, start to frame them now, because you get the opportunity to ask. My CEO, are you listening? Okay, we want to ask you some questions. So the first question will come from me, and then we'll take other questions. Dear CEO, please, will MTFE ever crash? I know you all have that question. Come on.
As a human being, can you live forever? You can't live forever. Human being get to a stage, go old.
That's a breeze. That's it.
So, MTFE is an app, it's a broker. There are a lot of apps, if they are not being managed or anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, you can't say MTFE is going to stay forever. You get what happens is that how long is it going to stay? Now that it's here, that you know that it's real, how are you making use of it? Are you just sitting down there and you're watching other people making money from it without, trying to also make your own money from it? I see MTFE to last till the next 5 years. That's how I see it.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not saying MTFE is going to last forever. So MTFE is not something that lasts forever. It's a broker on its own, and it's real, it's registered, it's real, that's been paying, and that's changed a lot of life. So that's it.
The CEO has said it all. You see, one of the things I love about his response is genuinity. If it's some people, they will tell you, oh, this thing it has bulletproof. It can never crash. The truth is, right now, this thing is working. It's artificial intelligence. Before this broker, other brokers have been, right? And then AI comes and just disrupts the entire forex system, and it works. Okay, so if you are not familiar with AI, artificial intelligence, it's not even just forex that this AI has crept into. There are other sectors as well that actually are taking advantage of artificial intelligence, and forex is just one of it. MTFE is just one of the models that AI models that actually meant for forex. Okay, so just like he said, it's working now. We are all doing it. I am doing it. Okay, everyone is here is doing it. Okay, this entire thing. So take advantage of it, and we just keep making the money while it lasts. So that's the perfect response, in my opinion. Okay, next question. CEO, please.
Hello everyone. Okay, my question was to the CEO. So for our student who is interested in investing in such, what amount of money will you advise for them to start with?
Nice question. I love that. What amount of money would you advise a student, not just anybody, to start with?
All right. Thank you for your question. Investments depends on your budget. Depends on your pockets. MCF already has its amount of money you can start, like each margin that you can start with. MCF is not an app you can just say, okay, I want to start with 5K. They have their own amount. Like for example, the lowest amount that one can start on MTFE is 25,000 naira, which is $30. So at least someone can start with that amount. So you have other higher amount, but that's the least. You can't go anything below that. You guys, I hope I've answered your question.
And if the student has money, not like some of us that went through school believing God, and if we graduated, okay? So if the student, has more money to invest, please don't discourage such a person. In fact, I always advise students, most especially, to take advantage of this opportunity. You don't have so much money. You can start from the very small one and then increase with time. Okay? So, thank you. That's a perfect answer. Do you have any question? Who else has a question? Who else has a question? Okay, CEO, I want to ask another question. CEO, please, I want to ask another question. We've been hearing AI. Do I need to know how to program or write code before I can use this AI model that you have on MTFE?
All right. Thank you for that question. So on the MTFE app, you don't need to program anything. You don't need to program any AI to enable you trade and make profits. All you need to do, MTFE has already done the job for you. It's on the platform there. It's like a button. It's like a switch. So all you need to do once your account is funded, you just move over to the place that's asking for the AI smart transaction. You just switch it on. And you are good to do. You are good to go. You can do that every Monday. You do it every Monday, and if it's on, you can go to work. You don't need to worry. By the time you get back, you see your profit. It's as easy as ABC. Once you switch on the AI does the work for you. MTFE has already embedded that on the app for you. All you need to do is just switch it on. Once you switch it on, by the time you get back, if you are someone that you have some amount, let's say you have $100, you come back 120, 110. It depends on how good the market is. Sometimes if the market is not that good, the amounts may reduce, but at least there is some particular margin, there's some particular amount you can get at the end of the day. So thank you for that question. I hope I've answered.
Let me just ask a follow-up question
Okay.
that I know everybody has on their mind. What are the benefits of being a CEO, please? The benefits. We are talking to the CEO. Let's know what he's benefiting as a CEO.
Okay, so there's a lot of benefits as MTF. You become MTF CEO. There's a lot of benefits. So what MTF does is that since MTF is not doing radio adverts for themselves, magazine, it's just we that are doing all those things. So once you become MTF CEO, the first criteria to meet that CEO is that you have to have 100 people that you have helped. That's like them trading under you.
Just 100.
Just 100. Definitely you become MTF CEO. So as of today, I have 100 plus people under me that are trading. I don't know how I got these people.
Please now, don't be
So once you get that, what MTF does is that first of all, once you get to that stage, you message them and let them know, okay, customer service we are gotten to 100 active players. What's the next action? They now let you know that, okay, at the end of the month, we are going to evaluate and choose you as one of the CEOs. And we are going to pay you $2,000 for you to set up an office, an MTF office. So once you set up this office, subsequent months, they are going to pay you $1,300 as a salary for you to pay to your staff.
Stop playing.
So MTF is not joking. It's something that is real. They pay you $1,300 every month. You collect it. So these are some of the benefits of becoming the CEO of MTF. 5 people can be a CEO of MTF here in Lagos. It doesn't matter. As long as you've met your criteria, the requirements, you become a CEO. They promote you and start giving you the assistance you require by giving you some funds to set up an office, also paying you a salary at the end of the month. So you are good to go. Apart from you trading and also making profits. So these are the benefits.
Thank you very much. That is coming from the CEO himself. So he's not telling you, this is a very genuine man. Whatever he's telling you is what is actually benefiting right now. So we should be grateful for this opportunity. Right about now, we'll have, you have a question? Okay. Any other person with a question, please notify us. You have a question as well. Okay, so ask a question after you, then we go. Then we want to do it live with Ralph. So please go ahead.
Okay. What if I'm no longer interested in investing? What happens to my money?
CEO, please. What if she's no longer interested, but her money is still in the system? What happens?
Okay, thank you for that question. Let's say at some point you are no longer interested, maybe something came up, money-related issue that you need to solve immediately. You can pull out your money anytime from Monday to Friday. You can withdraw all your money. But what happens is that once your money is not there, there's no funds there, the system is not going to trade for you again. So you're not making profits again because you have no more, your account is no longer active. It's like a dormant account that is just there. I hope you understand. You can withdraw all your money, everything, anytime from Monday
to the last. Please ask the question.
Good day, everyone. This question goes to the CEO. It's like when you want to bring in maybe a friend or a sister to this business, and the person happens to ask you, okay, like how long? What is the assurance of this your business that you think that how long can it last? Okay, what if it crashes? What will now happen to his own money that he has already invested in the business? What would you advise such person to do? Since you said that this thing can last like maybe like 5 years or more than, because nobody can predict. But what advice can you give to someone who wants to bring in that give the person mind of taking this business into consideration?
Okay, so I don't know how new the person is in online business, but me, I've been in this online business for a long time. And this is one of the realest one I've done, this MTFA. It's very real. So what you advise the person, let the person know that MTFA has this money license, money business license that I mentioned.
Yes, sir.
MTFA is also registered. You see the certificate that displayed it on the screen during my presentation. So MTFA has been there since 2015. So now these are things that since 2015, these are things that we can do the research by ourselves and we can confirm that. So once you explain this thing to the person can also confirm that by herself, and you are good to go. And in online business, you don't put just okay, you want to carry out your money or in the world and put something inside the business and you know, it's like something you put one leg.
Yeah, one leg in, one leg.
Yeah, risk management, yes. Put one leg, the other one is out. just be doing it and be watching and trust me, you are good to go. In terms of MTFE is real and it's legit.
One more question, please.
Okay, hi everyone. Talking about CEO, you mentioned you said that you need to have 100 downlines before you emerge the CEO position for MTFE. So my question is, are there other ranks apart from being a CEO in MTFE? Like, do you have to get to a particular rank before you get to that CEO level? And what earnings can a rank lower than CEO level make in a month? From commission, not the normal trading profits. Do you get my question?
Okay, let's make one of Ask the first one.
Okay, you said getting to the CEO level, you need to get up to 100 downlines to be on CEO level. So my question is, are there other ranks lower than the CEO level? And apart from that, what earnings can the lower ranks get when it comes to commission? You know, you said $2,000 per month to get your stuff registered and so.
Okay,
Is there any benefit for ranks lower than the CEO?
okay, so let me give to
Alright. So according to what he has made mention of the CEO level, the thing is any other thing below the CEO level is just a stipend that they give to you as that okay, you're working towards you becoming the CEO. So it's just a stipend. So it's not something that is constant because it's not every time that people still trade. As we are here, some people can decide not to trade today and some can decide to trade tomorrow. So this thing is always fluctuating as regards how people are trading every day. So if you say okay, you are in the level of CEO as it is, you have to like be higher, that 100, you have to reach that 100 limit. You should be like around 120. So if it's going to fluctuate, it's going to still be above 100. So whatever money you'll be getting is just a stipend. So it's not like something that you have to focus on that okay, you are getting every time or every moment. So it's just something that okay, MTF might recognize you as a trader that okay, yeah, this person is actually talking about MTF to people and they just give me okay, we'll take this $100, just use our own that kind of thing. So it's just a stipend you get. What other question do you have?
Until you become CEO, you only get a stipend. You won't get $2,000.
All right.
Thank you very much, the articulate Sheyi. So, right about now, we have just one more speaker, and this person I'm about to usher in will blow your mind in a good way again, not bomb blowing. Okay? Okay, so we'll just hold on a bit so, and then this person will come in. Now, you have been asking questions. Please get ready. I want to ask questions. And it will fall on anybody. So, if you like drink water, I'll call you. Okay, so my first question. How long does it take for you to make a profit on MTFE? How long does it take, or how long will it take you to make a profit on MTFE based on what you've had?
Once you come to the account and your data is right, get your pay for the
Please, a round of applause for her. Just as she said it, that is exactly what it is. Once you fund your account and your AI is on and you trade for that day, you will make profit on that day. I remember the first time I registered, and in fact, I didn't even, I don't have the time, so I had somebody else, I employed somebody else, said, come and do MTFE for me, right? To tell you how serious it is. So, you may be like me and you don't have time to actually remember to trade every day. Why not get someone else? You have people around you that you can say, okay, please just concentrate on this MTFE thing for me. That's what I did. And then after after like a week, I called the person that was working for me and I said, and how far this my MTF thing? And when he told me how much, I was like, see you, I want to increase my amount I make. You know, because you are basically not doing anything. Yes. Right? You're not doing anything. The AI does everything for you. You just need to remember every day to turn it on, trade for that day, you make your profit. Okay? And you cash out for that day. That's how easy it is. Okay, and CEO is even telling me now that you can even turn it on Monday and leave it. Right? And it does the work for you. So, the next person I'm about to call, you know, see, if you go to a gathering and you don't see women there, run. That gathering, get as it be. Run. Alright, so this person is a woman of timber, caliber. Let me add gold and silver. What else should I add? Speak clapping now. When you hear her speak, you'll be transported, transmitted. Which other trans again?
Transcribe.
Okay, please make welcome Halima, the queen of MTFE. Be clapping as she's coming. Queen mother of MTFE. Okay, these people have eaten MTFE. There is nothing there. Alright, please be clap for her, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Halima, like you said. So I'm a trader on MTFE.
What?
So, okay. I guess my team has done a good job with explaining what MTFE entails, so I don't need to talk too much. I got to know about MTFE last year from a friend as well, and from the benefits I had made from MTFE, I decided to introduce evidence-based to it.
Wow.
And it was reluctant at the beginning, right? Which was very expected. But I know now. He's the one doing the speaking, I'm doing the listening.
Wow.
Alright, I am so excited to be here. I'm excited to be a part of the Wealth Creation Seminar. I'm excited to be a part of the team. And I want to acknowledge Prince. He has done a really good job. It hasn't been easy. Like his tenacity, his resilience, his determination, his consistency. Because business is not about the rosy parts, right? We also have our downtowns. But he hasn't given up and he's still pushing forward.
Yes, sir.
The latest CEO. Well done, sir. So, a quick one to you all. I would love my session to be interactive, right? I'll be asking some questions. Like I said, I will not be talking too much. It's just simple, yeah, there, finance talk, right? So I'll be speaking briefly on how we can unlock our financial success, how we can create investment for ourselves, leveraging MTFE. I want to ask a question to us all. How important is money? How important is money?
Money is life.
Very important. I thought they said money is the root of all evil.
Yes, it is, but...
It is, but what?
Help us give
Well,
our
like
mind.
the root of all evil. Like the roots.
So, money is something we can't live without. Even the shelter, the clothes we wear, the food we eat, the education we attend, we need money for it. But when you now become so obsessed with money that you can go to any length to do things for your personal gain, that's when it becomes the root of all evil. But when you go through any legal means to make money, it's not the root of all evil. You don't even need to be Bill Gates. You don't need to be Otedola or Dangote or need all the money in this world to make money or to have money. You need it for your basic amenities. I believe most of us here have financial goals that we want to attain in life, but we are being restricted by money, by our income. Another thing I want us all to know is that it's not about making money. It's also about being responsible with money. It's one thing to earn money. It's one thing to manage money. We need to know the mechanism of money. We need to know the psychology of money. We need to know how money works.
Yes, sir.
Else, you'll be hustling backwards. You need to know the 1 plus 1 of money and the 1 minus 1 of money. If you don't know how to multiply your 10 naira, tomorrow you come and meet me for another 10 naira. Am I lying?
Yes.
So money gives us freedom. It gives us security. It gives us safety. It gives us the ability to pay for our bills, our medical bills, our children's fees, our parents' medical bills, and all of that. I need someone to tell me what investment means. To your own understanding, what comes to mind when you think of investment?
Planning for tomorrow.
Planning for tomorrow.
For the future, yes.
Planning for the future. All right, nice. Somebody else? Securing your future. All right, nice. Somebody else? The last person?
Investing in MTF.
Yes, sir.
Nice one, nice one. So, for me, I would say investment is where you put money to multiply your money. The profit you make from the money you have. In this Nigeria, you can't even survive with one source of income. That one is not even a record-breaking story or anything. Everybody knows that. Even if you have support from family and friends, you still need more than one source of income to survive. Things are getting expensive every day. So investment is another means of, increasing our overall earning potential. 2 days ago, I read a story on Twitter about a banker guy. I don't know if any of us have seen it. It's actually written from a true life story. A banker guy, his wife is also a banker. He was earning well, and what happened? He lost his job via downsizing in their company. He was paid handsomely when he left, but he did a wrong investment, and what happened? He became broke, flat, zero. And we know what that means. Imagine attaining a certain height and you are now struggling. If you are someone that needs to calculate your bank statement before you start calculating bank statements, you are someone that needs to negotiate bills, you start negotiating bills because you don't even have. And what happened to his wife? They started, she brought her in-laws to live with them. And we know how African parents can be. For 2 years, he could not get a job. His wife was doing everything, paying for shelter, paying children's school fees, buying clothes, doing everything bills related for their home. And he started receiving insults. The mother-in-law, even when he's eating, says, it's only food you know how to eat. You are not productive. You are eating my daughter's salary. And he got to a point that he could not take it anymore. He had to exchange words back with the woman. And when his wife came back, what did she say? You insulted my mother. Yes, now. You insulted my mother. You don't have respect for my mother. He had to leave because the shame was too much to bear. The good thing is that when he was up there, at least he was not so bad. He was nice to his friends. His friends accommodated him for the remaining years until he was able to find something sustainable to be a man again. Even to visit his children was a problem. When you go to school, they'll tell you cannot have access to your children because Madam, I've put restriction. So unforeseen circumstances is something we cannot avoid.
Yes, sir.
So don't be there and say, oh, I'm the manager, I'm the director, and this, nothing can happen to me, I have my job. It can shock you. If that guy had multiple sources of income, will he have been there? Will he have been there?
No, ma'am.
He won't have been there. Because you have option B to fall back to. And when I say option B, I don't mean your wife money or your husband money. Na person money no be your money.
Yes, sir.
And because he was also not knowledgeable about the kind of investment he can venture into, he lost the more depending. Most of us, when we hear investments, we get overwhelmed. We don't get curious enough to ask questions. It's not every investment you have to venture into. Same way, it's not every business you have to venture into. You can't go into something you don't understand. I say that all the time. And when I say understand, I don't mean by speaking big grammar. I mean you understand it to the point that you can explain to a 2-year-old child what that business means. So, I want to also make a simple example. Not because I did not know about saving, but I lack discipline. Most of us, that's what is holding us back from attaining our goals. Discipline. Financial discipline. If you go to your account statement, you can tell yourself, I never see 1 million before, but you go to your account statement, you don't see past 1 million. Most of us need to also acquire budgeting skills. We need to learn how to analyze and track our finance. It's a needed skill. Even if you want to do it the older ways, buy book, tear paper, they write like how much this one, how much I spent today. Yes, you have to do it, that will do it. It will also help you. 1 naira save is better than no naira save. But thank God for intentional learning and unlearning. That's what I'm here to do. Because even if someone come and tell you, do this, do that, it will help your financial goal. If you don't learn and also unlearn bad habits, you're wasting your time. So you need to be open to learning and also unlearning. I may not also have the statistics for, poor investments, or should I say terrible investment in the country. Because I know sometimes when I tend to speak to people about MTF, they say, oh, I now lost 10 million for Ponzi scheme. But I've got to understand that when it comes to finance, you have to fuck up. Fuck up is inevitable. Even me, I don't fuck up. If you don't fuck up, how will you learn? But the mistake most people make is that when they lose that money, they don't ask why. What did I do that made me to lose this money? Nigerians, we have a bad habit of moving on. We move. Any small thing, we move. You go hook you one day. When they move, they go. When they move, they learn. How you want to correct yourself? You need to ask yourself questions. What did I do? What pattern of business? When someone come and tell you, oh, invest in this business, what services are you providing? What services are your company providing? Most policies will tell you, we'll do forex for you. Put 1 million, next month you get 5 million. With nothing to back up. How do you want to achieve that 5 million? Did they show you? But no, you trusted them with your 5 million. You want to hammer. You know they hammer like that too. Person don't give you process, you know go hammer. That's why you can't even fight with them. Ponzi. They have nothing to back up. They'll just register one business with our lawyers. Put wetin they call that is CAC, company registered, and you now believe them. Who is their broker? Do you know? You don't know. So that's where equipping ourselves with the right knowledge comes in, right? We need to learn. We need to learn how these things works. So when someone comes to tell you, oh, this, that, you question the person back. I love the fact that when I came in, I saw some people questioning our CEO. Were you guys satisfied with your response? You were not satisfied. You was. Okay. You were rather, sorry. You were satisfied with what he told you, and I'm impressed. That's to show you that he knows what he's doing. He's not a CEO that will leave you hanging. That one I can beat my chest for him. He will carry you along. He will mentor you. He will also help you solve your problems when you have challenges. And that's what you should look out for. Not someone that is only concerned about you coming on their business. Come and put your money at hand. You can't even communicate with them, or they'll be very busy for you. So that's an admirable, trait for him. So for those of us that are feeling bad, that those of us that don't have financial goals, and those of us that have financial goals, and we don't know how to navigate our financial goals, or we don't say this is enough for hammer. We are here for you people. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was your billionaires also. Did they become billionaire in a day? Although sometimes it feels like it's like there's something extra about these people. There's nothing extra. They're humans like us. So that's why we are here. We are here to teach you, or should I say my team have taught you guys already how to leverage NTFE, to improve your finances in the second quarter of the year. And I'll urge that we all take actionable steps towards it. It's something you will not regret. I promise you. You will not regret. But just have an open mind. Don't come with the mindset that, oh, you want to hammer in 1 week. It's a lie. There's no business that you hammer in 1 week. It will flop. So have an open mindset. Come, learn, apply, be resilient, and be consistent. If you have any reason to back out, let your goals remind you that you came here for a reason. You have a purpose attached to why you were here. And that should guide us all. Thank you very much.
Woo. Round of applause.
Wow. Amazing.
I believe if I say I'm speaking on behalf of everyone here, we want to say a very big thank you to the Queen, the MCFE Queen. Thank you very much for throwing more insights and really, speaking to us about these things. They're very important. And we don't want to waste any further time. We want to go into a live withdrawal session where the CEO will be doing some withdrawals. So I believe he'll be doing this live, right? So please watch your screens. Those of you online, keep watching. Watch your screens.
It's easy as ABC. It's not rocket science. It's not like you are trading and you can't even have access to your money. You can always withdraw your money.
Alright, so that's his name on the screen.
So guys, this is a live withdrawal. So that I know a lot of us have been saying, okay, this is MTFE. How do I withdraw my money? Is it that I trade and I get the money? I don't even know how to withdraw it. It is very easy. So I'm going to play a live video from This is my name, you guys can see it here. So this is one of my accounts that I'm using to trade. This is $880. So I'm going to start from when I move this money from my assets to my wallet. You understand?
Some huge amounts of dollars, you can always withdraw it. So it's very easy, it's not difficult to do that. So 379. So I'm going to pull out $379 for account. So you can open up your app, click on wallet, click on transfer. Swap this to be from asset to wallet. You key the amount. 375, I think so. 379. So I click on confirm transfer. So this is the process of withdrawal. It's very easy. Like keep withdrawing from every other platform. So you made everything to be easy. Then you drag this complete verification. You put this and drop it here. If it doesn't work, you do it very well. You do it properly. Set it to be the same. Boom. That's done. So withdrawal is very easy. See the amount in my asset has reduced.
So the amount has reduced from $880, now it's back to from $880 now it's back to $101. So for you to guys see that it is real, let me consider it.
So this money will move from my asset to wallet in the next 24 hours.
Because I'm
doing this in the morning, that's why it's coming in the next 24 hours. If you do this in the evening, it will come in the next 48 hours. So that's how it works. I've been with the system for a long time, so I understand how it works. So we'll wait for this money to arrive in the wallet so that we can send it to the exchange app where we're going to withdraw it to our bank.
So guys, the money has arrived, and if you guys remember, what I did yesterday was transfer from assets to wallets. So right now, if you check the wallet, you see that the money is there. Because of their charges, that's why they collected, that's why the money is remaining 368. So guys, if you notice something, the money has reduced. This MCFE, they have their charges from when you account, from when you also withdraw it. So let's take note of that. In case if you withdraw and find out the money has reduced a little bit. 99 USDT. But they took some charges. So whenever you are withdrawing from your assets to your wallet, don't put it in your mind that they will always collect their gas fee or their network charges, and that's why the money has reduced to this stage, which is also cool. Imagine how much they've given me and imagine how much they've taken. I'm still on the profit side. So at this point now, the next thing you want to do is to click on withdraw. But first of all, you can go to your exchange app. I'm using the bundle app to do this. So let me use mine. So at this stage, we have different exchange apps that you can use. Like I mentioned before during my presentation, there is Binance, there is Bundle, there is Remitano. These are exchange apps you can withdraw. And this app can help you withdraw directly to your bank. Bundle app to do this. You can use Binance, you can use Trust Wallet, you can use any other exchange app you are familiar with. For me, I use Bundle to do this. So you search for USDT. Then you click on receive, because I want to receive USDT into my Bundle app. You select network that you want to use. The network we are using is TRC20. So you select TRC20, then you copy your wallet address. It has been copied. Then I move back to my MCFE app. Then I click on wallet. Then the next thing, click on withdraw. Then how much are we withdrawing first? Let me confirm the amounts to be sure. Drag this as usual because they have very tight security. They want to ensure that everybody is a human being, and also if you try to hack it. So let's wait for this to reflect, then we'll continue. So guys, if you check this place now, so I hope you understand how the thing is going to. So right now the money has come to my exchange app. It's in the bundle app now because it's not more expensive. So this is the place that I will need to move into my personal bank account to be raw cash. So from this place now, I will need to change it from dollars to naira, and then from there I move it to my account. So that's
Someone
what
showing
I'm
zero
saying.
so that means the money has arrived. You see the place they wrote USDT. You see 368.99. So that means it has arrived.
So let me finish up the withdrawal so that you can see when the money has been sent to my account. Like that. So this is the amount that I'm going to receive when the money is being, when they send the money from the exchange app. So I click on next.
So he's actually doing this live now, so you can see that this works. Okay, so he's about to withdraw this now to his Naira account. Watch your screens.
So guys, I'm about to withdraw this amount now. So this is the amount in Naira. This is what I'm going to receive. So I have my bank account on this bundle app already. So the next thing I will do, I love using my Go Money Microfinance Bank because it's faster. There's also UBA. You can also use other banks. But me, I prefer using Go Money. So I click on that and continue. Then to select, this system is real. They have their own in-house merchant. This Bundle Africa. They have their own in-house merchants that does the work for them. So it's real. So what happens is that this is the amount. If you notice something, the amount has reduced. There's something that is a fee deduction there. So the guy that is going to release this money now, that's his name, Aliyu Doka. So he's going to charge 3,742. This is also another business that people are also doing on the app. So this is the guy that's going to send the money to me. So you can also decide to chat up the guy and say hello. You can say I'm waiting for my money or just to see. So in the next few minutes now, let's see what will happen. Let's just hold on and wait and see what will happen. So this guy is going to.
That's another tab. That's another tab.
Okay, so sorry guys, let me use my phone to finish up. So this is where we stopped. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if the guy is active. So you can actually reach out to the guy by calling him. So whenever you're making your withdrawal and find out that the person is not on, but the person is also a human being like you. Maybe he's doing something, he's in the office or he's working, he didn't even know that somebody's trying to make your withdrawal. So you can give the person a call. And let the person, so I'm calling the person now to let the person know, okay. Hello? From Bondo, my name is Prince. Please, can you check your app? Alright, thank you. So you can actually reach out to them to let them know, okay, from Bondo, check your app, person checks, person is good to go. So just wait for some few minutes. So once the guy releases the funds, to get the funds, we'll see something like a receipt button to show that you've received the funds. So let's just hold on since I've called and it's on it. So there's a notification now that came in that says check your bank and confirm that you have received the money. So we are expecting 495,000 naira, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So before you confirm that you received the money, you have to check your app or check your bank account, check your balance and be sure. Because any agreements that you make at this point now means that you've received it. So you need to be sure. So what I do is that I open my bank app. I first of all open my bank app to ensure that the money is in my account before I click. So the money has not arrived yet, but the guy has sent the money. Network can delay the money to come. So you just hold on for the money to arrive before you now click on receive. Before they will send you fake alert. But I know that this platform doesn't send any fake alerts. Because every merchant on the platform is verified. So the guy has actually replied me the hello that I said. He said done. So what is keeping the money to arrive now is just network. That is it. So let's hold on and see. So when you are doing this, you need to be patient. Because this is money related. You need to be very, very patient when you are doing this. So let me check my bank app again and be sure. Please, you guys should take note of the amount.
All right, so all we have to do now is just hold on a bit, and the withdrawal will reflect. Then he can now confirm that he has received the cash. So like we said earlier, you have to be very patient when you're doing things like this so that you don't make a mistake.
So guys, we are still waiting. Whatever you're doing, you need to be very patient, okay?
Okay, so while we're doing that, if you have questions, you need further clarification and certain things. Okay, you have a question? Okay, you can ask your question in 3, 2. Yeah, please ask your question.
I noticed that the exchange rates from USD to Naira was not mentioned anywhere. And changing $369 to 499,000 Naira, the exchange rate seemed ridiculous to me.
CEO, please can you address that? The exchange rate, he said it seems funny. Seems funny.
With what we watched earlier on, that was the screen record that I did when we did it initially. It was 369 USDT, if I'm correct. So, pending that time and now, he actually added some withdrawal to it. As he mentioned, he has multiple accounts. So, he made other withdrawals that made it amount to 600 and something USDT. As we can see, he just forgot to make mention of it. So we made other withdrawals.
I believe you're trying to ask what is the exchange rate, right? So the question is, what is the exchange rate from USDT to Naira? That's what he's asking, please.
If you want to withdraw your USDT right now, that is, you are selling it to Naira, you sell at the rate of 761 Naira. So you can do the conversion rate right now. So if you convert this amount, yeah, alright. So if I pass this phone around, right now it's 760 Naira. So it fluctuates. So when they give you a price in a minute, if you check in another minute, it could be 761, it could be 760.5, So that's how it's controlled. So immediately they give you a price, you have to like do your transaction immediately. If I pass it down on the app is there, you can show you.
Yeah. So it's right here, 760 now, right now.
If we do the conversion right here, that was when we credited it. You can see it said your wallet was credited USDT to Naira. That was when we did that. So that was like, this is the amount as at when we did this money. So but then the withdrawal right now, we don't know what's going on with it. So it has not gone successfully. So I don't know if it's going yet. So we are waiting. Once it's done, we are trying to show the transparency. That's why we are trying to do it on the laptop. But then we cannot share our screen with an iPhone with the TV. That's why it's not working on the phone. That's why he has to check on his phone. So that's pretty much it. He added some funds to it. That's why it's that expensive.
You have more questions, you need more clarification, please go ahead and ask your questions. We'll give you all the answers. All right. Quickly, I want to really share how this man here managed to convince me to get into MTFE. You know, it's a story, so permit me. I think it was maybe a month ago, maybe last month or so. Prior to that, he had been telling me, MTFE, come and do Forex. I said, oh no, I lose money for MMM. So, you know, I did MMM, and maybe many of us did MMM as well. So I did not want to hear anything about anything. Don't tell me anything online again. I don't want to put money. I know how to render services online and make money. That is what I was just interested in. And when he said MTFE, I said, me. I know they do MMM, show me shaggy. I lost a lot of money. And in fact, I think during that period was when I will call it the Ponzi scheme boom era. Okay, so a lot of Ponzi schemes were coming up. There was one, Twinkers, I won't forget that one. Then Ultimate Cycler came on. You see, I'm calling these names, you should know I'm experienced. So, I lost a lot of money in order. Of course, you gain. When you go in, you're going to gain some money. But when it wants to happen, nobody prepares you for it. Okay? So when he told me, I said, no, I'm not doing anything Ponzi. And then he sat me down, and this man is very patient. He sat me down, he started explaining, it's not a Ponzi scheme, it's actually, you're actually trading, and you can decide to trade normally if you want to, but now you have AI. And what's better than AI really, if artificial intelligence is doing the work for you? I mean, we are at a point in history where you either accept AI and incorporate it into your everyday life, or you just get left behind. Artificial intelligence. So I can go on and on about AI because that is one of my fields, right? So when he said AI, I got interested. I said, wow, okay, so people are already incorporating AI into Forex. Let me see, you know, and I started looking at it. He started showing, just like he's showing you real life withdrawal, and he was showing me real life withdrawals and everything. Whenever I want to withdraw, he'll call me, say, oh yeah, come and see, I'm withdrawing now, look at how it works. And then I paid attention to it, and then I got in. And when I wanted to get in, when he told me, oh, you have to remember to turn on the AI, I said, I don't have this time. And he said, but you have someone working for you now. Enter the person to do the, you know, turning on the AI and all. So I told the guy, okay, now, management, I don't even know the password or anything. I just told, yeah, help me tell this guy what to do. And the guy started doing it. And after a week, I asked this guy, I didn't remember, maybe like the end of the first week, I asked the guy, how far that my money was it? And my staff was telling me, man, that thing is really low. And I was like, really? How much? And when I heard the amount, I was like, okay, Oga, come. Now, let us double it. We all like money. So I was like, let's double this thing and put it there. And I'm not even thinking of withdrawing. When he said he wanted to do a live withdrawal, and I was like, I hope I'm not the one withdrawing. Leave my money as the be for there, I beg. So at the end of the day, you come in and you'll be grateful for it. You would love the decision you've made. And I'm not just saying it because I'm doing it. I'm saying this because I've gone in and I've actually witnessed it. I've seen it. And then when he now announced that, he was holding an event, I was like, wow, okay. So I'm someone who believes that if you're doing something and then you are the best kept secret, then that's not a good business really. That means there's something fishy about it. If your business is the best kept secret, that means it's good, it's working, but nobody can do it. Why? Because we don't want it to crash. So there's nothing like crash here. We want as many people to come in as possible because this is a lifetime opportunity that will really benefit us. So CEO.
Okay, so guys, the money has actually arrived. So what happened is that the guy had a network issue, so that's why the money did not come in. So all these things, you have to be patient. Since you are chatting with the person, they are legit. The system already selected this for you. So you don't need to be afraid when you're making your withdrawal. So based on what we are expecting.
So if you want to see, can we project it? Is it possible? Okay, it's just phone. Okay, so you can just pass the phone so everybody sees it. I want everybody to see that we did not do what we call Sakama J. It's not Photoshop. What you saw on the screen is not Photoshop.
So guys,
okay, please, you have to accept, you have to tell the other guy that you've seen the money.
So once you receive the money, you need to click on receive. You need to tell the guy that you've received the money. Because the guy may even be like, okay, complete the order, please. That's the charge that he sends me now. So I need to go and accept that, okay, I've actually received this money. It has entered into my bank account.
So we're going to ball after this meeting on the CEO. We're going to ball. No, you see, one thing about the CEO you should know is he works hard and he plays hard too. So he parties hard. So we're going to ball.
When he clicks on receipt, the money actually went from his account. So it's until you click that receipt that the system will take it out. Okay, because the transaction is actually complete. That's when you will not deduct your money. So if you don't click that receipt, the money won't leave your account. As you can see, if you check this transaction history now, it should show later that he withdrawn his money and it has been sent to his account. At some point, it will show. So that's it.
All right, so you can see it right there.
So it means that this person was the person that funded me the money. So it's showing, I don't think this time is correct, obviously. So because it was when we were here that we did this and did this actually. So I don't know why it's showing that. So, but as you can see that it is legit, the money don't arrive. So after this seminar,
where are we going after this?
You go
let's announce this. So you see, we are going to ball.
So guys, this is actually a celebration because of my CEO. This just 2 days ago.
CEO status.
I was the CEO of MTLB.
Your hands together for the CEO.
500K.
So which I explained to all of us the benefits of becoming a CEO in MTLB. The benefits, they get to rent an office for you, and at the end of each month they pay you a salary of $1,300. That's what they pay you. You get your money in your USDT wallet and you withdraw it to your bank account direct. It's as easy as that. So after this place, I think we can move downstairs to a cool place where we can sit down.
Yes, sir.
We get to know each other and also
sir.
enjoy and celebrate this rank.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your coffee.
Let's have a photo.
So right about now, we want to play a testimonial video quickly, so that you can see that. So that you can see that a lot of people have testimonies to give. Okay, this is courtesy of MTN. These things are like true. So I'm a witness, so at least you know me. So why would I like if I can do it? Come on. Lord, it's delivery. The machine. God.
Yeah, that's called CMTFE.
How are you doing? How are you doing? So, I am proud of you, God. It's easy. It's not easy. Send your time.
Okay, so on the CEO's so on the CEO's manual, we can move
okay, good. This is meant to. That's not here. You quickly, yes, picture time.
okay, so let's just come out and then let's take a picture, and then we will go to the venue for the jolly together. So let's all come out, please. Yeah, everyone, please make way to the front here. Ladies, one lady here, one here. Yeah, we can snap here. Just go, please come out. Everyone.
Guys, you can just take some pictures.
So come on, please. Africa.
Where's the other phone? Where's Chooks? Is Chooks for your phone? You can join now. No, go. Alright.
Power to the people. Power to the people.
Lives.
And power to
We'll still take it again.
Why are you there?
Why you not there?
Why now?
I am called now.
Oh yeah, let's take it again.
Let's take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, let's take it again. FTFE power to the people.
MTF changing lives.
Oh, please, sir. No, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we should go there now. We're going there. Yeah.
Let's settle them.
Oh yeah.
Carry your phone.